Hi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be walking you through my favorite numerology system, Destiny Matrix. I'm going to be teaching you exactly how you can read the chart, how you can begin interpreting the chart for your self-discovery. Destiny Matrix is first of all a tool for self-discovery. It helps you see and analyze your past life karma in such a way where you understand your limiting beliefs, you understand what is stopping you from living to your fullest potential, because it also shows you what your fullest potential is. And this is exactly why I love this system so much, and I use this system in the majority of my spiritual coaching, because you are able to understand the person's energy. You're able to see behind this mask that they are wearing, that they create. You're able to see exactly who they are, exactly what kind of limiting beliefs are coming up, what kind of poor thinking, what kind of childhood they had, what kind of past life karma they have that fully has shaped them to become this person that they are today. Now, Destiny Matrix is a relatively new numerology system because it was only discovered in 2006. So it is quite new, it is still quite fresh, and there's a lot of growth that can happen here. So this is exactly why I want to make it a more accessible system for everyone to know. I don't want to gatekeep any kind of information. I just want people to get to know the system, to use it, and to use it well. So if you have any prior knowledge about how tarot works, you can apply your knowledge to Destiny Matrix, because Destiny Matrix numerology, each number is associated with a specific archetype of the major arcana card. So each major arcana card resonates with a specific number. One is going to be the Magician, because you cannot be born on the 0, which is traditionally the Fool, which is why the Fool is going to be on the 22nd place. So if you're born on the 22nd or you have the 22 in your chart, this resonates with the Fool. So in the system, you can find out everything that you need to know to enter the next level in your life. How you can step into your fullest potential, how you can find the ideal, most perfect career to make a bunch of money, how you can find ideal, perfect relationships by working on yourself. Because in this system, it is entirely about you. It is entirely about the work that you put into yourself to become a better version of yourself, which is then going to reflect in all other areas of your life. So this system requires you to work on yourself. You cannot be deflecting. You cannot be pushing on the responsibility of your own healing journey on anyone else around you. You cannot be saying, oh yeah, it's because I'm born on this day that I'm so pessimistic and I'm so bad. No, it's because you are living through the negative side of your energy. It is always a choice whether or not you live through your energy positively or negatively. This is also why I created a guidebook to help you understand the major, most important energies and positions in your chart. So if you are looking to start interpreting your own chart, you're looking to start interpreting the chart of everyone else around you, I have a guidebook that is perfect for this. So let's get started with actually analyzing all of the positions in the chart so you can know how to interpret them in the most correct and the most accurate way. So I have already pulled up my own chart. You can do so by going to the website of matrixdestiny.com, and you can pull up your own chart to see what the numbers are, to see the positions, and to sort of be guided along. Let's begin with the central position. This is going to be your center. This is going to be your comfort zone. This is sort of the energy that is literally in the center of everything. It brings everything together. And based on whether or not you're living through this energy in a positive or a negative state, it affects everything else in your chart. Now, a positive state of a specific energy is something that I analyze more in my guidebook, but a positive state basically means that you are living through the best qualities of this number, of this arcana, of this energy. I use the words energy and arcana all the time. It means exactly the same thing. It's simply the number that is in your chart. So if you're living through this energy in a positive state, the energy that is in the center of your chart, you are going to notice yourself flowing through life. You're going to notice yourself feeling so at ease, feeling so flowy, feeling so much ease in anything that you do. This is sort of the first thing that you begin working on, but it's not the most important thing that affects you and your personality. So the way that you read the center position, this is your comfort zone. This is basically everything that you're going to be comfortable with. This is your limits at the same time. So it's how far your comfort zone extends. And with the specific recommendations of each energy, it's going to help you feel more at ease. It's going to help you feel more complete. It's going to help you expand and grow. And this is also where your creativity is as well. Now, if you are living through the center energy in a negative state, so it's going to be the negative manifestations of the specific arcana, you are going to be pretty much headbutting the wall every single day, wherever you go, on whatever path you're on. You're not going to feel stable. You're going to feel very insecure, very confused. Your date of birth. One of the most important parts, this is your personality. This is going to be how everyone else sees you. This is going to be sort of like your ascendant in astrology, where this is what comes forward first when people meet you. They are going to see the positives of this energy, but they're also going to see the negatives. So this energy can fluctuate between positive and negative states, but it's basically your personality. This is you. This is what makes you who you are. This is the biggest energy that does influence you on the daily. It does influence your character. It does influence your habits, all of that. You can live through it in a positive state, which is the goal. Ultimately, through Destiny Matrix numerology, we always aim to be living through the most positive manifestation of this energy. But you might also be living through it in a negative state, where you're going to be having very sort of weird limiting beliefs, very negative thinking, all of that. And this is going to be projected outwards, so people are going to pretty much find you unpleasant based on this energy. Your month of birth is going to be your higher self, but this is also your personality. So what I like to do is I like to interpret these energies together. So what you do is you connect the meaning of one energy, you connect the meaning of the other, you bring them together to create a whole big picture of what makes you who you are. I like to analyze it as the higher self. I also have a freebie where I go into full detail about what this actually means in the higher self, so you can check that out in my website. But this is basically the most abundant version of you that exists out there. So if you want to step into this very powerful, confident, empowered sort of version of yourself, this is where it is. It's your month of birth. This is like the potential that you're meant to strive for. Moving on to the negatives now. Not always be this positive, happy-go-lucky person. There's always going to be something hiding in your shadow. So your negative aspects are like your shadow self. And if you have not integrated your own shadow, if you have not accepted these really dark, nasty, mean parts of yourself, then you're being ignorant and you're avoiding a very strong part of your personality, because it still makes you who you are. And with our shadow, we need to learn how to accept it, we need to learn how to work on it, and we need to learn how to bring it to a positive state so that we can also grow from it as well. The most important thing with your past life karma is that you begin working on it, because this is your subconscious. This is all of the limiting beliefs, all of the problems, all of the horrible mindsets, really bad habits that really destroy you. This is where they are. And this is sort of the lesson that you're going to have to go through your entire whole life. So this is always going to be there. Now with your past life karma, this is also going to give you a hint as to who you were in a past life in your most recent incarnation, who you were in a past life, the mistakes that you did, the kind of mess that you left, and the kind of mess that you have right now to deal with, because you have collected the same sort of mistakes from the past, brought them into this life, and now here you go, you have to deal with the problems and all of that. So you can find out who you were in a past life through Destiny Matrix, but this should only be used as guidance. The only way how you can find out your past life karma correctly is through past life regression, which is also something that I offer to a lot of my clients. But besides the point, you can only see your accurate past lives that affect you, the specific lessons that come through it through past life regression. Numerology, based on your birthday, simply gives you a little bit of guidance so you know what needs healing. This energy is always going to be in a negative state. It is always going to be the most problematic mindset issues that you have to deal with throughout your entire life. They are also going to be blocking you from stepping into your higher self. So if you are living through this energy in a very negative state, you will not be able to unlock your higher self. You will not be able to tap into your fullest potential until you have worked through your karma, until you have worked through the things that literally stop you from reaching the fullest potential. And this is always your karma. These are always going to be your limiting beliefs. These are always going to be the little voices in the back of your head telling you to do bad things or do something like that, basically. You are on this healing journey. The first thing that you do work on is you first of all analyze your center position. You interpret it in the negative aspect and the positive aspect, but in the negative to see what you might be missing out on. Then you begin analyzing the negatives of the actual karma positions because they are going to drag you down. Now, a lot of people here with these positions choose to ignore them. They choose to not look at them because it's hard, it's difficult to face reality, and a lot of us want to live in little Delulu land where everything is great, sunshine, butterflies, rainbows, everything. But if you're on a spiritual journey, then you need to heal. If you're on a spiritual journey, then you need to face your shadow, you need to face your problems, and you need to deal with them. Moving on onto your year of birth, soul tasks. So this is going to be all of the, again, karmic issues that you need to deal with in this life. This is going to be the biggest lessons, the biggest problems that you need to overcome until the age of 40. Because by the age of 40, you should have completed your first life purpose, which is simply a way of living. So until then, this is what you work on. This is your limiting beliefs. Once again, this is your problems. This is all of the negative character traits that you might have that you need to deal with. The goal is always to transform the negative energy into a more positive state. So with whatever energy, there's always going to be the positive manifestation of it and the negative manifestation of it. And it depends on you, on how you are living through it. If you're living through it in a negative state, then you're simply headbutting the wall, like I said before, and you're not going to be living to your fullest potential, staying on the right path and all of that in your life. Financial channel. Now, this is going to provide you guidance with where and how you can make a bunch of money. This is like ideal careers. This is the ideal places where you can work. This is going to be the specific things that can be done in your life so that you can make a lot more money, so that you can be more in tune with the flow of money, with abundance and all that. These are going to be recommendations, actions that need to be taken to help with your flow. Now, like I said before, this energy is negative, but so is this whole section. Because this whole section is negative, that also means that your financial flow energy is more often than not also going to be in a bit of a negative state. If your financial flow energy is in a negative state, then you need to correct these specific actions because they are going to be blocking the flow of money into your life. So if you want to start making more money, you focus on the energy that is right here. If you are looking for general advice as to where your potential is financially, where you're going to, let's say, attract a lot more abundance to specific careers, specific niches, you're going to look at the energy that is near the dollar sign. Your ideal career position, this is going to be the places where the most amount of money can easily come to you. This is going to be specific niches, specific careers, specific paths that you can take as guidelines, as a simple guideline. It doesn't mean that you only can succeed in these careers. It just simply means it might come more easily to you. Moving on onto your relationship channel. Now, this energy over here is going to start your relationship channel. And this is going to be, again, in a negative state. This energy is always going to be in a negative state because it's connected to your past life karma. This is going to be the mistakes, the problems that you have made in a past life that now limit you from having the most abundant, the most beautiful relationships. So if you're sitting here wondering, when am I going to find my love? When am I going to have children? When am I going to get married? When am I going to have this massive advancement in my love life? Work on yourself. You have to start working on yourself. You have to start working on your limiting beliefs. Once again, you have to really work on yourself to get this energy into a positive state. Because if you are living through this energy in a negative state, your partner is going to be attracted to this negative version of you. So if you go into a relationship, let's say, and you are expecting everyone to love you, you're expecting this princess treatment, yet you're not meant to do anything, and you're expecting and expecting and expecting, Your partner is only going to see that version of you, and your partner is going to mirror back the same treatment that you give yourself. So if you want to find beautiful, loving, romantic relationships, you need to begin giving that to yourself. And once you are so full of this relationship that you give towards yourself, then you're going to start projecting it, then it's going to start flowing, and then it's going to start reaching other people, and other people are going to see it and they're going to mirror it back to you. So everything in your life is always going to be a massive mirror, so as to how can you heal on a deeper level. This energy highlights that even more. If you're living through this energy in a negative state, then you're going to be attracting negative partners. This is also the potential that you need to step into. So the positive state of this energy is going to help you understand how can you become the most beautiful, the most loving, caring partner. What kind of things do you need to work on yourself in order to begin attracting love? And finally, the position here under the heart, this is going to be the ideal partner. This position is going to describe more who your ideal partner really is based on your own personality. So this is going to be someone in a positive state. If you are living through your energy in a positive state, then you're going to attract a partner who is in this positive energy. This is going to be someone who is going to, once again, mirror the treatment that you give to yourself, and they're going to be returning everything that you give yourself. So if you are living, again, through this energy in a very negative state, this is the partner that you're going to attract. You're going to attract a partner who is in accordance to this energy negatively. Not the positive state, the negative state. This energy, once again, I just want to stress this. This is the lessons that you need to overcome to have abundant, beautiful relationships. This is the lesson that you need to have to attract abundance, to attract money, to attract success, fame, all of that. The very, very last things I do want to mention are going to be your life purposes. Now, there are going to be 3 life purposes. So there's going to be a personal one, social one, life purpose, like it's the whole life basically. These are going to be the most important life purposes that you have to deal with through your life. Your life purposes are basically paths that you have to take in your life that are going to feel so easy. Your life purpose is not this one thing that you need to achieve. Your life purpose is a way of living. It's a mindset, it's a specific aesthetic, it's a specific vibe. The first life purpose is going to be this one. It is going to be everything that you need to achieve basically before the age of 40. Before, I stressed that this energy here is going to be your soul tasks that you need to work through until 40 because they're going to affect your life path. If you're living through the year of birth that you're born in a negative state, then you're going to be unable to tap into this life purpose, which the life purpose is going to give you guidance as to what path is most in alignment with you. Where is your potential once again? Same thing with your life purpose until the age of 60. This one is going to be activated later on in life once you have worked on your mindset, once you have worked on your karma, once you have tapped into your potential and you have cleared up any old lingering karma that may remain. This is the life purpose that gets activated between the age of 40 and 60, and it serves society. It serves the people around you. It's about the impact that you have on everyone else around you. Whereas the soul searching, the personal life purpose, is going to be you, you, and you. So it's a very personal, very, I don't want to say ego-driven, but it's like, it's just you. It's only you. So the final life purpose is going to be a much bigger one. This is going to be a spiritual life purpose. This is going to be a life purpose that is so much deeper. It pretty much covers your whole entire life. This is like a way of living, a pathway of living. If you live in accordance to this life purpose, you are going to find yourself on the right path much more frequently. You're going to find that you're feeling more intuitive, more in tune with your body, with your life. Things are going to be happening easily. So if you need some like quick advice as to how you can tap into your fullest potential, again, it's going to be this energy. It's your life purpose. It's active through your whole entire life. So this was pretty much everything that you need to know about your destiny matrix chart. Now, there are other positions here, of course. The way that certain positions interact is something that I do discuss in my course. Because Destiny Matrix is a whole massive system, I'm simply unable to put it all into one video here, but I do hope that you got the most important knowledge through this video. If you do have any comments, you can always DM me on Instagram, and also you can check out my freebie. You can check out my freebie in the bio right now. This is a freebie, like I said, about your higher self. It's going to help you understand your fullest potential, how you can live up to it. And you can also get my guidebook so that you can begin using the meanings of each number in each position and applying it to your chart. Because you shouldn't be sitting here researching absolutely everything. There's a guidebook. It's done for you. It's over 100 pages long and it fully explains everything that you need to know about this numerology. So, I hope to hear back from you soon on my Instagram, on my next video. Just subscribe, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!